We are live. We are live. We are live. So welcome to Unlock Your First Six Figures morning show. I'm your host, Shay Cannon. I'm an award-winning fractional chief operating officer to an exclusive clientele of 7 and 6 figure CEOs. However, I have a mission, and that mission involves you guys. That is small business owners and entrepreneurs struggling to make it to your first 6 figures in business. I am here to show you how to make the money and create time freedom. That's make the money and create time freedom. My freedom looks like living and working my business from anywhere in the world. I am currently in Mexico living and working. All right. So this series starts with a blog. The blog has already been released, and so has the blog topic. So blog talk has already taken place. So I've already released to you guys what I'm talking about this week and what I'm talking about today. And that is bridging the gap with touch points, okay? Bridging the gap with touch points. When I sat down over the weekend and I said, okay, Shay, what is the next thing that we need to talk about for my people's transformational growth in their business? And I thought about it. We've kind of touched on touch points, but when it comes to making a list of touch points, I don't feel like everybody thinks of everything that they could be thinking about. So I put it in 4 different categories because, we work in groups of 4 from Monday through Thursday, and I put a list to each one. Okay, so why are touch points important? It's because research shows that for your business to get a potential client to buy, you need to, quote unquote, touch them at least 7 times before they will make a buying decision, right? Also, we know that we need touch points once they buy. You want to show somebody a regret, or what they call it, dang, I can't think of it right now, but where they basically just regret purchasing from you, right? Don't give them touch points after they gave you some money, right? Don't give them touch points after they gave you their hard-earned money. They start thinking about, maybe I shouldn't have done this, okay? So touch points are important to get them to buy, and once buyer's remorse. Thank you, Demi. I knew somebody was going to get me. Thank you. My people got me, okay? So yes, buyer's remorse is a huge thing, especially when you have high ticket services and products, okay? So you have to nurture the people that have bought from you and given them money. So if you think that I'm just going to give them what they paid for and that'll be enough, actually it's not, especially when you're high ticket, okay? So that's why it's important. So we have 4 categories we're going to talk about this week. The first category is marketing. I wanted to talk about, I tried to put them in order of what you're most familiar with to what you may not be as familiar with. That's going to hit you on Thursday, okay? So it's going to build up to be better and better, hopefully. So if you know these, take them as a reminder, because you shouldn't be picking from this list. You should be finding ways to do everything in the list, okay? So start thinking that way. Marketing is the heart of your brand's outreach efforts, and it takes many forms to reach a target audience effectively. Here's your list of touch points in marketing. Your actual marketing campaigns. Some of you aren't doing campaigns, okay? If you don't know how to do a marketing campaign, you need to go and get the replay of the 90-day content plan, okay? I don't remember what that link is. Put it in the comments if you're interested, and I'll get it to you. But I show you how to do 3 30-day plans in a 90-day period or a quarter. And I take you through the 4 phases of marketing, okay? A marketing campaign has where you're getting them ready for the sale, okay? You're priming them for the sale. You're telling them why they need what you have to sell. You're showing them what life is going to be like after they buy what you have for sale. And then you have some type of event that cultivates that, and then you sell them, okay? So marketing campaign. Marketing campaign is not when y'all are just out here one day a week telling people what you had to sell. That's not a campaign. That's telling people what you had to sell. There's a difference, okay? Marketing campaigns, that was just one thing on the list. Paid social advertising, okay? Paid social advertising. Influencer marketing. Influencer marketing. One week, I forget what we were talking about with marketing, but I reminded you that influencers are not just celebrities, okay? Influencers are people who have an actual influence over other groups of people. That could be your baby sister that every time she posts, it's a whole bunch of people come under her amen and everything she says, okay? And I gave y'all exactly the example of my baby sister in Birmingham, Alabama, who is an influencer. Every time she posts something, people want to know where she got it from, okay? And so when I had a jewelry business, hey, let me tell you, that jewelry business popped off because of my sister, okay? She was an influencer. So an influencer is not just somebody who gets likes and stuff. You have to see actual influence, Okay. Are they influencing people to buy? Do people want to be like that person? Therefore, have what they have, do what they do. That's influence. Okay. I think our guru for influence is Dave Carnegie, How to Win Influence and whatever. Look for the book. Okay. Okay, Tracy, I got you, Tracy. Then we have affiliate marketing. I'm getting better about my affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing, that's when other people see the value in what you have to sell, so they sell it for you and get a commission. That's affiliate marketing. Okay. Your content needs to go out there and be marketing and creating relationships. This is content right here. You can say that this is marketing, but this is content. Okay. Sponsorships. I have sponsored more than one event that was for entrepreneurs where I was a sponsor, and therefore my logo was on the step and repeat. I was in the program. I was mentioned in all of these things. Okay, so you can sponsor as a part of marketing. Referral programs. Now, the difference between affiliate programs and referral programs is referral programs are usually made up of your clients, past, present. Okay. Clients refer. People in your network that are close to you refer. Okay. So have some type of referral program. And then pop-up experiences, right? Pop-up experiences. You can say that the affordable workshop series is a pop-up experience, right? Y'all know I'm going to have one mostly every month, but you never know when until I announce that, hey, pop up and announce we're going to have one. And it's probably, you get a week's notice, right? So we're having one this Wednesday. And it is the Analyze to Optimize affordable workshop, and it's about knowing your numbers. People tell you to know your numbers all the time, but they don't tell you what numbers are most important, how to capture those numbers, and for the price of admission, how to use those numbers to grow your business. Okay, I have looked. Nobody is really telling you how to use these numbers to make decisions in your business to help your business to grow. So that's what we'll be going over on Wednesday night. If you have not signed up for that, it is shaycannon.com/KPIS. That's KPIs, because that's what they are, key performance indicators. Okay. So that's your list. Okay. Again, we're talking about touch points, and I'm starting with ones you may be more familiar with and may be using. And by Thursday, we'll be into an area that you're like, oh, I never thought about that. Okay. So marketing. The touch points were marketing campaigns, actual campaigns. Okay, they can be anywhere from a week to a month long to 6 months. Okay, but marketing campaigns, they're not just popping up and saying you have something for sale. Paid social advertising, influencer marketing, affiliate marketing, content marketing, sponsorships, referral programs, pop-up experiences. That's when you pop up and say you have something for sale. Okay, so those are the experiences or touch points for marketing. I would love it if you ladies had any other examples of pop-ups, or I didn't mean pop-ups, I meant touch points that are marketing. Now tomorrow, I have a list that could be a subset of marketing, but I pulled it out because I felt like it was a category of its own. So if you hit some of those, I'll just let you know. But what I would like to know from you guys are, what touch points are you currently using in marketing, and what touch point are you going to add? Okay, so we'll start with Teray. What touch point are you using? What touch point will you add?
Right now, I'm just using social media, word of mouth type situation. I think that a touch point for me is when I'm networking. Mm-hmm. I like physical business cards with my picture on it and my logo, just because it's something in people's face. People, the digital ones I'm not crazy about, because you know, people put it in your phone, they don't see it again unless they're looking for it. But I like that. So whenever I'm on the elevator, I'm on the escalator, I'm sitting, whoever I'm sitting next to, you know what I mean? You have your t-shirt on with your, you strike up a conversation. So what's your business? And then they invite you to tell them about yours. I like that touch points because it feels more organic. It feels more natural. It doesn't feel like I'm selling something. So what I do is I go to, these, it doesn't have to be a business networking event. It could be a woman's luncheon. It could be wherever my avatar is. And I'll just strike up conversations.
Love it. I love that. All right. So next we're going to go with Demetra. Demetra, what touch point are you using for marketing, and which one will you add?
I'm right now using 3. The paid advertising, specifically for one of the Facebook groups. Mm-hmm. What was the first one?
The first one was marketing campaign.
Yeah, marketing campaign, and then also the referral program.
Yes, yes, yes. Because you've already told me that you have parents that bring you other parents. So make that a program for them to refer people. Put it in your client journey to mention to them, hey, do you have anybody else you think that could benefit from this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love one of the things I like about, dang, what is that little magazine? I forget the name of it. But anyway, when they interview you, they ask you, do you have 5 other people that they could interview? Right? So that keeps them filled with people to interview for free, right? So your Voyage, thank you, Teray. Yes, Voyage, and it has the different cities, Voyage Atlanta, Voyage Houston, Voyage Dallas, all of those little digital magazines. So yeah, y'all own it today. I be thinking of stuff and don't give it enough of a clue, and y'all giving me the words. I appreciate it. All right, Auntie Shaky, what marketing touch point are you currently using, and which one will you add?
Currently, I am running a specific campaign. And I'm actually about to add affiliate marketing for sure. And then there was something else that you said that I don't know if this is considered a campaign, but I know you asked, like, just being putting myself out there to share with people that I can add value to their communities. So
sponsorships and partnerships, yeah.
Yep, sponsorships and partnerships, yep.
Yeah, I think I mentioned partnerships. Let me see. I think that's going to be Wednesday that I actually talk about partnerships, but I talk about it in a different way. But yes, definitely. All righty. Thank you. Look, thank you, Auntie Shaking. As you can see, this hair is moisturized. It's moisturized, baby.
It's super moisturized.
Look, the curls is popping. The curls is popping, boo. I don't know about tomorrow, but today, the curls is popping. All right. Heather, what marketing touch point are you currently using, and which one will you add?
So because I did participate in your 90-day workshop, I'm doing the marketing campaign, right?
Yes.
Look, I have my, here's my worksheets, because I print everything and I write it all out. Yep, got it right here.
Okay.
And then I am gonna start. I have an informal referral program, but it's not like, I don't know, like I don't have any like for real processes or procedures around it. But that would probably be the next one, plus affiliate marketing.
I like that. All right. Now I'm going to go to Tracy. Now is a good time for me to remind you guys too. So the marketing touch points are marketing campaigns, paid social advertising, influencer marketing, affiliate marketing, content marketing, sponsorships, referral programs, pop-up experiences. Okay, Tracy, which one are you using and which one are you going to add?
Good morning. I'm using social media. I'm using referrals, and I have just signed up for my first pop-up market. So I'm going to add that to the list, and I'm going to start my campaigns, because you're right. I was there and I do have the link. And I am going to also start paid advertising.
Love it. All right, then I'm going to go to Dr. LaFera. Dr. LaFera, which of the marketing campaigns are you using and which one are you going to add? And I know, Dr. LaFera, you do quite a bit of marketing. So I'm really I just want you to tell the people which one you're using, but I would love to know which one you're going to add.
All right. So my brand is a wellness beauty brand for women over 40 to help them to recharge their energy and to rebalance their, and to reverse disrespectful body changes through balancing their hormones and inflammation so that they can become unstoppable. And right now I do a lot of social media. I recently incorporated my daughter and my mom to test stuff out. So I look at those numbers a good bit. So that's like organic is what I'm doing with that. And I've been able to break the algorithm a few times on like everything except for Facebook lately. And then I do a lot of, well, I don't do email marketing as much as I should, but I'm about to start doing more of that this week because I want to do this smoothie challenge that I haven't announced at the end of the month. And so the click-through rate is what I've been looking at for that because I don't care as much about the open rate because that's fine. I had a referral program that I wasn't using as much, but I think I will reach out to my current list and do something with the referral program and ask them to like refer somebody because like, and that's for my beauty program. That's for my beauty products that are on e-commerce. And then the speaking, I'm going to start doing more speaking. So that'll be like word of mouth because I want to do more speaking on women's health issues. To get me in front of more people. So yeah, so I'll be able to track stuff and get word of mouth and stuff and touch points that way.
You sure will. In fact, speaking is a part of what we'll talk about on Wednesday. So good job, good job. Dr. Tachi, marketing touch points. Which ones are you using now and which ones will you add? Let's see if Dr. Tachi can come off the mic.
I'm here. I'm just trying not to kill myself.
Okay, please don't.
I tripped over something. The hell? So sorry. Trying to get to the computer. Let me not fall in the pursuit of trying to answer Shay.
Please do not. I need you. Please do not.
Don't worry. Good morning, everyone. So this is actually a really great one. I would love to do all of these to an extent for everything, but particularly I'm interested in the content sponsorship, paid social advertising, which I've done in the past, and referral programs and possibly influencers. So to some extent, I'm interested in incorporating all of it. And I don't know what this would be. I have a question. So for Poshmark, they have a program now where you pay. It's kind of like with Facebook ads, right? You could set a daily or a weekly goal or weekly limit, and they push your listing, certain listings in front of people. So it's a new thing that they're doing. What is that out of all of these, or is that any of it?
I'm gonna say that's paid advertising.
Okay.
Yeah. So anytime they're gonna highlight you for money, that's that advertising. So it's kind of it's advertising, but I see why you would think it's different. But I want you to think about like how people have directories, and if you want to be highlighted extra, right, you got to pay money or pay more money. If you are a part of an association and you want to be highlighted, you got to pay money. It's still advertising. So yeah, paid advertising.
Okay. Thank you.
Cool. No problem. Kimberly Miles probably can't come off the mic, but she says she's I don't know if this is what she's doing or what she's going to do more of, but she listed social media, a VIP program. Love that you called it a VIP program. Ad space, more visibility in the community. So I love that. Stay tuned for tomorrow because we talk about that, about the visibility. She's going to do more of these things. Okay, cool. And she's going to do more speaking engagements, which I've already told you guys we're going to talk about in the category for Wednesday. All right. So Stacy, I know that you just joined us. We're talking about bridging the gap with touch points. Today, we've talked about marketing touch points. If the replay is going to be great, but also you can go to the blog and jump ahead. So shaycannon.com/gap. GAP, because we are filling gaps with touch points, right? Today, we talked about the category of marketing. The list is marketing campaigns, paid social advertising, influencer marketing, affiliate marketing, content marketing, sponsorships, referral programs, pop-up experiences were on the list for today. Okay, so I appreciate all the things that you guys are have listed that you're doing and that you're going to do. Demetra asked a question that was a great question, and that is, how many are recommended? I'm currently using 3, all of them. All of them, Demetra, right? We need to be doing all of them because it allows us to sell in different ways without seeming salesy, right? That's like the whole point of all of this stuff. Stacy said, does influencer marketing actually work? It is the most expensive. So Stacy, you kind of missed it when I said influencers don't always have to be celebrities. They don't always have to be micro influencers with a bunch of followers that you don't know. It could be someone that you do know that has a following and actually has influence over them. And I use the example of my little sister Pasaka in Birmingham, Alabama. Every time Pasaka posts something, it's controversial. She posting all that. She always sharing her opinion, and it's usually not what the people would think, but then people come out the woodworks and agree with her, right? So she, if she has on makeup, she's going to tell you about the makeup, the skincare, the earrings, the outfit, all that. And people always want to know where she got it from. That's an influencer, right? So influencer marketing does work. However, you need to make sure that the influencer actually has influence. Okay. Not that they're just well liked. You need to be looking in the comments to see, are they actually helping people make buying decisions? Okay. I have experience with influencer marketing for a couple of my clients. And what I'm looking for when I'm choosing an influencer, I go to their page. I don't care how many followers they got because they can buy followers, right? I look at the engagement. The engagement tells me whether or not your followers are real. You got 10,000 followers and you got 1 or 2 people engaging every day. I don't know where you bought them followers from. Okay. So I'm looking for engagement to see if your followers are real. Then I'm looking in the comments to see, are they interested in the influence that you're trying to provide them? Are they actually buying the things that you're talking about? Are they interested in the things that you're talking about? Are they taking actions based on your words? That is influence, right? And then you need to make sure that the people that are in their audience are actually the people that would buy your stuff. Okay, so just because somebody knows a lot of people or influences a lot of people, if your people are within that crowd of people they influence, you still may not get sales. So you need to do all of those things. Do they have actual influence? Are their people your people? All right, she said, okay, that makes sense. Cool beans, cool beans. Demetra said, I'm also doing paid advertising via magazine ad space. I love it. Anytime you can get in front of your people, I would do it. Now, what I'm going to remind you of is that right now, coming out of this recession or whatever it is that we were in, people are holding their money close to their chest. Okay, so just because you paid money for advertising or marketing doesn't mean you should be asking the people for the money when they don't know you. Okay, so some of your advertising, even paid advertising, has to be getting them aware of who you are. Bringing them back to your community so that you can nurture them, getting them on your email list so that you can nurture them. Because if you paid money trying to sell something and they don't buy, then you've lost the opportunity, right? But if you pay money to bring them into awareness and bring them into your community or on your email list, you can sell to them over and over again later. So it's still valuable. So I know it's, that paid advertising, it's not cheap. So it's easy to say, I'm paying money, I need money back. Well, you can get money back, but it might not be right away. Okay? Because when people don't like, know, or trust you, they don't give you their money. And right now in this current climate, they're not even giving money to people they like, know, and trust. They're holding it close. All right. I rebuked that there was a recession. You can rebuke it, but people felt something. So we don't have to use recession. Maybe take the re off. Maybe it wasn't a recession. It was just a session. I don't know, but it was something. It was something. With gas that high and housing the way it was, and all the things, groceries being as high as it was, people survived something, and therefore they're kind of looking at not spending their money as freely. However, I bet Dr. Tachi, you saw an uptick in that Poshmark though, because what happened is when people are depressed and in recessions, what did they do? Retail therapy, right? Dr. LaFarris should have felt an uptick in sales. Kimberly might have felt it up because the products, especially in the beauty industry, we ain't got enough money for rent, but we finna go buy this new mascara because it makes me feel better. And when I cry, the mascara can go down my face because I can't pay my rent. All right. So we make decisions like that. She said, sure did. I I know. Dr. LaFerra said, I didn't have an uptick yet. Well, we pray for the uptick, baby. We pray for the uptick. All right. Well, it's Monday. And so we want you to answer the Monday question, which is the question we ask every Monday, every week, which is, what is at least one thing you're going to do in your business this week, okay, to work on your business and not just in your business. I almost forgot my own phrase, y'all. So work on your business and not just in your business. In your business is when you're servicing your client for what they paid for. That's working in your business. On your business is all the things behind the scenes for your business growth and scale. So, Teray, what is at least one thing you're going to do this week to work on your business and not just in your business?
Well, I messed around and had a conversation with Shawana the other day, and she gave me an assignment. So I guess I'm gonna work on that. She told me before I get on that airplane and sit next to her that I need to have my book cover done and my ISBN numbers. So that's what I'm gonna do.
I love it. And I see Heather just amen that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna work on.
Okay, cool beans. All right, Heather, while you over there, amen, and Teray, what is at least one thing you're gonna do this week to work on your business and not just in your business?
I'm working this plan, the marketing, the content plan, but also have my list. See, made my list. Last week was a joke because I didn't have a list. But I'm gonna get into, I am in HubSpot now, so I have to get in there and get everything organized so I can use it.
Yes, I had the intention of updating my active campaign this week. Now that I finally understand the value of a list versus a tag, I was gonna go in there and do some stuff. I didn't, but maybe I need to put that back on my list for this week. So Auntie Shaky, what is at least one thing you're gonna do this week to work on your business and not just in your business?
I am going to do and create an active social media campaign. I cannot wake up every single morning trying to think of, because that's what I'm doing right now, trying to think of what to post. It is stressful.
Yes,
so if I already know what I'm doing for the next 30 days, that's time I can get back to myself.
It is. And you might want to think about getting that 90-day content plan replay. That's only $47. So shaycannon.com/content because you'll have your stuff laid out. Trust me. And it's not laid out for content. It's laid out to get you paid. Okay. So think about it. All right. Demetra, what is at least one thing you're going to do this week to work on your business and not just in your business?
I need to be working on that 90-day content planner. And as well as the Black Friday stuff, Shay, the Black Friday stuff. Yeah.
It's yep. So you could take the 90-day content plan and turn that into your Black Friday content plan, your campaign. All right.
Yeah.
Tracy. Tracy was like, y'all ain't leaving me out. I already had it. Had forgot she was there live. I was like, Tracy, you already got that. So what is at least one thing that you're going to do, Tracy, this week to work on your business and not just in your business?
One thing I'm going to do is go over the edits that have been done on my book so that I can get that complete and rolling, and also do create a marketing campaign. But one other thing I want to do is I'm not good at follow-up. I'm not good at touch points. And I've been blessed that people do support me, but how do I create those long-lasting relationships? So that's a hard space for me. And so I'm going to work on being intentional with touch points this week.
I love it. And make them a part of your process, Tracy, right? A great way is to make sure that you're doing some type of phase by phase reporting so that they know where they are in the process. That could be weekly reporting, that could be monthly reporting. It depends on how long the entire service takes, right? So that's how you can communicate and have touch points during. That is not always a meeting. So you can give some type of report. Also, you need to make it a part of your process to have an offboarding process. So it's not just the service is over. You have an actual intentional offboarding meeting where you tell them, or an email where you tell them that the service is over, how to continue to work with you for other stuff, how to know they need to come back to you. And you ask them, hey, do you know anybody that need this great service that I gave you? And you ask for a testimony, right? So you make that a part of the processes that you do, as well as creating touch points. Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you.
Cool, no problem, no problem. Dr. LaFera, what is at least one thing you're going to do this week to work on your business and not just in your business? And while we're waiting on Dr. LaFera to unmute, I will go ahead and tell you that Kimberly Miles is creating an ebook that she's going to order, that's going to order when client signs on her email. Okay, so it's going to be an opt-in basically. Love it. Dr. LaFera.
Yes, I am going to start going live more in my Facebook group, and it's a short week. So, because I got a meeting that I have to go to on Thursday, but I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to schedule a couple emails to go out for awareness and put a sale at the end. And I'm also working on another lead magnet to put up on my site, and maybe create a blog to go on the site too.
Love it, love it. Please do create blogs. That's your SEO. So please make that a priority. Dr. Tachi, what is at least one thing you're going to do this week to work on your business and not just in your business?
Meetings.
Ooh, look, I need to be in one of the meetings, but we're going to be quiet. Okay.
Yeah, see, that's why.
No, hey. Okay, so Stacy said she's going to continue her 90-day marketing plan, fundraising activities for the health center. Love it. And I love the content that you're putting out, Stacy. I see it. I love it. Kimberly says, my content calendar stresses me out sometimes. Kimberly, you were in the 90-day content marketing workshop live. So what is stressing you out? Pray tell. Because that would be a great help to everybody else to know what is stressing you out, so that maybe we can answer that for everybody. In fact, anybody come off the mic and tell me what is stressing you out about creating your content.
Everything.
Really, Heather? See,
Everything.
I saw it coming.
Everything. Damn, everything.
Kimberly said just doing it and knowing what to post. Okay, so you have a plan. So you know you have to do it. You have a plan, but knowing what to post. Okay, so that's where you, so in the content plan that I gave you, right? It kind of helps solve some of that, because you have to be intentional about why are you creating content in this 30 days, right? And so it's built all around what are you going to sell in that 30 days. So if you are following the content plan, Kimberly, then you know you should have a list of pain points. You should have a list of how they want the world to be. You should have a list of keywords, all of that. When you take all of that and you enter it into ChatGPT, you should be asking ChatGPT. So that's how you use ChatGPT in a lower sense, because y'all know I use it for almost everything, including writing code. So Kimberly said it's easy for my foot brand, just new for consulting. That might be because you haven't drilled down and don't have clarity around your consulting, Kimberly. So what I'm going to say is you probably need to go back and get clear on who it is you're serving and the exact thing you're helping them to do. Like, what is your main thing in this consulting? That's probably why your content is hard to drill down, because you don't have clarity on that side. So get some clarity on that side. Stacy said, that's what I was about to say. If it wasn't for ChatGPT, I would be super stressed. The plan helps me to focus the content, and yes. So the plan that I gave you helps you to focus it, but having ideas on how to fill the content is where ChatGPT comes in. Cool beans. Anybody else have any questions about content or these marketing touch points? Either one.
I have a comment.
Okay.
So what kind of works for me when I post for a client is to do things thematically. So yeah, ChatGPT or Bard or any of these things are exceedingly helpful when it comes to those things. So for example, we wanted to, he said to me that he'd like to talk about, like, encourage referrals he's a realtor. He'd like to encourage referrals. Okay, So you know what we'll do? We'll make one day a week the referral post week. And I just went into Chat GPT and said, come up with cute posts for real estate referral, whatever I said. And it came up with a whole bunch of stuff. So based off of that, and me picking a theme of Thursdays is referral Thursdays, I was able to get all of that. So what I do actually is every day for me, for him is thematic. So I know what I'm doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So if, something like, all right, you know how vegans, they do the meatless Mondays, good. That lets you know that you're going to have a whole bunch of either meatless recipes, benefits of not eating meat, et cetera, et cetera. So if you pick a theme, it's also very helpful. And it could be a daily theme, it could be a weekly theme. And that's just what has worked for me. And that's also for my own social media.
I love that. I love everything about that. Did anybody have a question? Teray, what you got going on?
Another idea is to join groups in your field of expertise. If you join those groups, you will get content ideas. You don't have to steal their content, but I am in a number of dating groups and they have great posts, great memes that I just recycle that are effective. Not all of them are effective because they have a different mission, but a lot of times I'll read something that has really nothing to do with my mission, but I can take that idea and tweak it and then come up with content just from that one idea.
Love it. I love that. Let me tell you what I love most about that. It's because when we cannot come up with things with our creativity ourselves, lean into your judgmental side. Okay, lean into your judgmental side because we all judgmental. You might not be as judgmental as Shaky, but we all judgmental. That goddamn Shaky, Lord Jesus. But yes. So what you can do is look at other people's stuff, like Teray says, but critique it, right? What's missing from their stuff, and create your content around what's missing from their stuff, or create content around what you think they did wrong, so you do it right. So I love to lean into judgmental stuff. That's how I come up with stuff that is missing from other content. Like even this workshop that we're doing on Wednesday is all about the fact that I get tired of people telling y'all to know your numbers. They just keep saying, know your numbers, know your numbers. Well, if you don't know what you don't know what the hell that means, right? So they're not telling you what numbers are most important. They're not telling you how to capture those numbers, and they damn sure not telling you how to use those numbers to grow your business. So I use my judgmental side. Look, that's why I love shaking y'all, because I'm judgmental as shit too. So I use my judgmental side to come up with what's missing in our industry, right? Because people love spouting out buzzwords and buzz phrases, but they're not helpful if you're not explaining them. If I don't know what the hell you mean by know your numbers, that was not fucking helpful at all. You know what I'm saying? And so I try to break it down so that you guys understand what things mean and then know how to employ them in your business so that your business actually grows, which is why I'm always saying transformational information for your business growth, because that's my goal, right? So yes, look at stuff and see what the gap is, since we're talking about the gap this week. So I love that, Teray. Thank you so much. Kimberly said, okay, gotcha. That's a great idea. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Because some of us, the very thing that called us to our industry was because something was missing and we knew people were not being served properly. Well, you should become known for that. You should press the shit out of that gap, right? And you should be creating, content in that gap. You should be creating learning opportunities, whether paid or free, in that gap. Okay. Speaking of free, this week I have the free training series of the month happening this week. So at 2:00, you guys can tune in, or you can catch the replay every day, but it's going to be released at 2:00. And this week, what I'm talking about is how to command your week. Okay. It's a 4-day series, Monday through Thursday, 2:00, how to command your week. Because again, I think that I know, right, Teray? Heather, go to your writing room. Because I think that a lot of people don't know what to do in their week. They're scurrying, and so therefore they don't know how to be successful in their business because they don't know what they should be doing on a weekly basis. So I'm going to take one thing, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 4-part series to tell you how to command your week. All right. So tune in at 2 or after 2, come and catch the replay. But that's one thing that we're doing. Again, the workshop, Analyze to Optimize. The affordable $47 workshop. Y'all know that these workshops are worth more than $47, but they're mainly for my community, you people that show up every day. Thank you, right? And so I try to find different ways to serve you in different capacities. And so that $47 workshop series is for y'all. It's actually not for cold audiences, right? They don't like, know, and trust me enough to know that for $47, they probably gonna get $1,200 worth of stuff. They don't know that about me, right? So it ain't really for them. Even though I invite them, it's really for y'all. So I think of ways that I can go deeper for you. And so, yeah, this week's is about knowing your numbers, analyze to optimize. So shaycannon.com/KPIS. That's for KPIs. Sign up if you have not. It's happening Wednesday night. And that's all I have for you ladies today. We will continue our conversation on filling the gap with touch points on tomorrow.